Hey, it's Jack here, and we are in Las Vegas. We're at the corner of Tropicana and Las Vegas Boulevard. In today's video, we're going to walk down Las Vegas Boulevard. We're going to check out the sights, show you around, and this is a participation video. So if you see anything in this video you'd like to see further details on, leave a comment down below and let me know. Well, let's go on down Las Vegas Boulevard and check it out. Well, here on the corner of Tropicana and Las Vegas Boulevard is the New York Hotel. It's one of 4 hotels that bracket this corner. On the other corner we have the MGM Grand. Another corner is the Excalibur. And catty corner to New York is the Tropicana. Well, the theme here at New York is New York. And here's a pigeon who's coming along with us today, or not. Well, here at the New York, they do have the Hershey's shop. Got this nice facade out front with the Hershey's Kisses and Reese's. And also the entrance to New York Hotel. So keep walking down the road here. Across the street we can see some of the other sites. And there's the MGM Grand and some of the other shops across the way. Here's a replica of the Brooklyn Bridge, I believe it is. Currently it's not where we can walk across, but we can walk right next to it. Here out front in New York is a cool looking Pepsi Cola sign. And of course, I love New York. And you can look up and see the replica towers there. Also out front here we've got Tom's Urban and a Shake Shack. Down that way is T-Mobile Arena, but we're not going to go down that way because it's off the boulevard. Today our goal is to stay on the boulevard. That brings us to our first stoplight. When you're here in Vegas, make sure to obey the traffic signals. If it says red, do not go. If you happen to cross the boulevard and get hit, it's on you. It's not on the car because the car has the right of way when they have a green light. But we got to cross the boulevard and we're here in front of Park MGM. If we wanted to cross, oh, there's a bridge to go across there. You have to take it straight across to the Hard Rock Cafe. And also the Coca-Cola shop there. And we are on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Park Avenue. Bridges here in Vegas, they do have escalators and stairs. Currently, the escalator that's going up is out of order, so if we wanted to go across the bridge, we climb the stairs. If you can't do the stairs or the escalator, they do have elevators available also. And sometimes there's a wait for those elevators, but not this morning. And here at Park MGM, this takes us into Italy. If we were to go in there, there's plenty of eating establishments, all with an Italian flair. This is called the Crack Shack, Southern California fried chicken, right through those doors. As you walk around Las Vegas Boulevard, they'll have places like this. This is called the Watering Hole. And this is where you can get your drinks here on the boulevard and take them with you while you walk around. That is perfectly legal here. We cross here, we can see there's a CVS pharmacy. Well, if you're out here and you need water, don't go inside the casinos. Go inside CVS or Walgreens out here on the boulevard. It'll save you some dollars in buying that bottle of water. Well, as we continue down here, we can see the Aria Hotel directly in front of us. If you wanted to stay at the Waldorf Astoria here in Las Vegas, it's directly down that way to check in. And here's I Love Las Vegas Daiquiri, currently closed because of the time of day. But another one of those places you can get your drinks and walk on the boulevard. Here's Bobby's Burger Place. Currently closed because of the time of day, but if you want to get a burger, just drop on in there and get yourself a burger. We're getting close to the Shops at Crystals and the Aria Hotel. And right here it says pedestrian bridge to Las Vegas Strip North. That's what we want to follow. And that bridge in front of us is what we're going to follow across. To be noted, there is an elevator. If If you needed to use the elevator to go across, there are stairs available and the escalator. We'll go ahead and go up the escalator here. Well, we're taking the bridge across to the Shops at Crystals. We're not going to go in today. We're just going to see it from the outside. And if you want to go in the Shops at Crystals, it's directly down that way. Today we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be walking down the boulevard. So let's continue our journey. Well, to note right here, no escalator, stairs only. There is an elevator behind me. Well, we'll go on down these stairs. Right down at the bottom of the stairs is this cactus garden. And that cactus garden drapes both sides of the walkway here. This is a great view here. We can see the Planet Hollywood Hotel. There's one of the timeshare locations, Hilton Grand Vacations. Directly across the way is Polo Towers. And from this angle, if we go up, we can see a great view of the Waldorf Astoria here in Las Vegas. Continuing our journey down Las Vegas Boulevard. Shops at Crystals has a lot of higher end shops, such as this one in front of us. We see Prada. Well, we come up here, it looks like the walkway is closed. They got a construction fence up. It's up the stairs we go. We get to the top of the stairs, another construction fence. If you were to take the elevator, it brought you out right here. We go to our right, we have the Aria Hotel as well as the entrance to the Crystal Shops. But our destination's to the left. Now they're doing construction here, so fence is on our left. But right in front of us is the Cosmopolitan Hotel. They're soon to be integrated into the MGM Resorts system. So here we are at the Cosmopolitan. Now we can elect to go down the stairs. There is an elevator to our left. In front of us is escalator to Vegas Strip North. Well, we're going to go ahead and head down these stairs to go to Vegas North. Well, we made it down the stairs. We're now back on Las Vegas Boulevard, at least at the ground level. And right in front of us is the entrance to the Cosmopolitan Hotel. Well, as we look in front of us, we can see the Strip skyline, more of it anyway. We can see the sign for the Caesar's Palace, Mirage, Treasure Island, Trump Tower. We come across this sign for the Jockey Club, and the Jockey Club is a timeshare. If you're wondering about that Jockey Club hotel, it's sandwiched back there. That's that building right there. I'll zoom in. And if you were to buy a timeshare here for the Jockey Club, that would be your view. Not much of it. Continue on down the boulevard here. These stairs here take us up to the Bellagio. If we were to go in, that would take us right into the Bellagio. However, our destination lies in front of us. Well, here at Las Vegas Boulevard and Bellagio, directly across from us is the Paris Hotel. Get a great view of it right here from the corner. Got the replica Eiffel Tower and the Paris balloon. Here we can see this is where the fountain show would be going on. It runs random times of the day. I think on the weekends it's every half hour, and then in the evening it's like every 15 minutes. But check their website to get the exact times. But here's our view of the Bellagio Hotel from Las Vegas Boulevard. Here's a money shot of the Bellagio. And if we turn our attention to the other side of the street, we also have a money shot of the Eiffel Tower. Point something out here. On the west side of the boulevard, it's a lot easier to walk than on the east side. East side of the boulevard, the sidewalk's a little bit narrower, and they are doing quite a bit of construction over there. So just keep that in mind right now when you come out 2023. They are redoing the former Bally's, and they're making it into the Horseshoe, and they're redoing that sign right there. So the sidewalk is pretty much a mess. Although you can walk over there, it is narrow. We're here outside the Bellagio Fountain. It reminds us no swimming or trespassing Yeah, you don't want to go swimming out there. Also wanted to point out the view you get from Spago's. If you were to eat out there on the patio, you get a pristine view of the Bellagio Fountain show that would take place right across the waters here. Continuing north on Las Vegas Boulevard, approaching Flamingo. I'm going to show you a little something about this corner because it can be kind of confusing when you come up here. This corner, it just kind of like, where do I go? We got a walkway bridge directly above us if we wanted to go across Las Vegas Boulevard, but there's really no rhyme or reason. How do I get there? So over here it says access to Caesar's Palace and Bally's, which is directly across the Flamingo here, is located at the top of the escalator. However, looking around, you don't see any escalator. But one of the options you have is to walk around the corner here. There are stairs that you can take, but it's not the escalator. So the stairs to take come out right up there, right there. And I'll show you the top of that staircase in just a moment. But how you get to the escalator is through the revolving door here. So we'll hop inside this revolving door and go up the escalator. Well, inside the door, this is the escalator, which is currently under construction or maintenance here. So the escalator is not available, but you'd have to come inside the revolving door. If the escalator was working, you could go up that escalator. Since it's not working, we'll go up these stairs here. After you come to the top of the stairs, you go to your right, and then you can follow the sign to Caesar's Palace, or if you want to go to Bally's, just follow the sign to Bally's. Head on out of here and go across to Caesar's Palace. Staircase I told you about, at the bottom of the stairs, walk around the corner. This would be that staircase you come up, and you could directly go across the way here to Caesar's Palace, which is what we're going to do now, crossing Flamingo Road. And this brings us back to the corner. We can take the escalator down. We have stairs to go down, as well as an elevator. We'll go ahead and take the escalator down to get back down on street level. And down here on the street level, we can see this luxurious fountain. And directly up top there is the photo op. If you wanted to do so, have somebody stand here. You stand up there, get your photo done. Just to our left is Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. Directly in front of us is Caesar's Palace. Now here's a good photo op of the Flamingo. Now we're here in the daytime, obviously. At nighttime, their exterior is illuminated. Pretty fantastic to see. Well, here we get another view of Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. We are directly now in front of Caesar's Palace and the infamous fountain that Evel Knievel attempted to jump in the late 1960s. This is a great photo opportunity here, having this iconic fountain in the background. And here's a sign that reminds us that coins are donated in this fountain. Support the UMC Trauma and Burn Center here in Las Vegas. And they're under constant surveillance. Keep that in mind. There's no swimming in this fountain either. It's simply there for your viewing pleasure. And this is the Caesar's Palace complex here. Let's continue on down Las Vegas Boulevard. Here on the other end of Caesar's Palace is the Caesar's Palace Forum. That is a concert venue. A lot of major stars have headlined there. And may the residency here in Las Vegas. Well, that brings us to Caesar's Palace Drive. We can see the main marquee for Caesar's Palace, as well as the statue of Caesar himself. We got that red hand, so we'll wait for that to turn, and then we'll cross the street. As we cross the Caesar's Palace Drive here, we come up. We can stay on the boulevard, or we can go up some flight of stairs here. There is some artwork on the top of the flight of the stairs, so we're going to go up there and check that out. And here's that sculpture that stands on top of the stairs. And if you decide not to go up the stairs and stay on the boulevard level, you've got these statues. Now, this used to be a fountain here, but they've converted it into a planter. And you've got those statues bookending each side of the fountain. which is now a planter. Continue on our journey, Las Vegas North. I'll come up here and stop for a minute just before we get to the Forum Shops. Directly across the road is the Linq Hotel. If we look up there, we can see Linq. That is a zip line that you can ride here at the Linq Hotel. Okay, we're going to continue on. Our next destination is the Trevelyan Fountain and the Forum Shops. Now, last time I was here, I was filming an intro for a video and the fountain wasn't working. Well, today that fountain is running, and just like any fountain here in Las Vegas, no swimming, for your viewing pleasure only. Where we are now is the Forum Shops at Caesars. I've done a couple videos in there, and you can go into my channel there and seek those out and view them for yourself. Well, directly across the road is Harrah's. Currently headlining there is Donny Osmond. Heading north, our next place to look at is the Mirage, which has recently been taken over by the Hard Rock, and it's going through a retheming as we speak. As I walk up here, the volcano does still exist, but its time is limited. It will be torn down soon, replaced with a big guitar. Now, I've tried to cover this volcano several times, and every time I've come out here, it hasn't occurred. This is what it looks like in the daytime. Pretty spectacular. I do like the view. It's too bad that this is going to be torn out. Hard Rock's going to put a large guitar right here where the volcano is, and all this beautiful fountain will be a thing of the past. Here's another view of the Mirage Hotel. This is the money shot area for the volcano show. Now, if I go to my right like I'm doing here, you can see that volcano directly in front of us, and all the rest of the fountain that goes with it. And over there in front of us, that's our next destination, Treasure Island. Now, directly across the street is the Casino Royale. That's a great view of it here. And if you're in the vicinity and want to check out a White Castle, they have one here at the Casino Royale. This side of the volcano fountain, they have the faux jade dolphins. And here's one more look of the Mirage. This is the entrance. If you're to drive in, you go under this arch, follow that road right there, go park your car. If you're on a taxi or doing an Uber, same thing, you go right under that arch and they take you right up front there. Probably going to go away soon also is the Siegfried and Roy white tiger statue. Well, that brings us here in front of Treasure Island. Looks like their sign is needing some repair there. This brings us in front of the boardwalk in front of Treasure Island. Just to our left is Gilley's. That is a restaurant. They have live entertainment there. And here's the entrance to Gilley's. This is their menu right here. If you wanted to go in and try things out, just walk right through here. It takes you to Gilley's. Now, this used to be the coolest pirate show ever when it first opened up. And then they changed the theme from pirates to something else. And it was more of a Siren's world where they had the mythical type of things going up against the pirates, and then it just never panned out after that. They'd have stunt people swinging around, jumping in the water. Over here on the other side, the CVS pharmacy was not there. This pirate ship used to park all the way around the corner, and then it would come out here for the show, and it would actually sink. So this pirate ship, if you could think about it, would list toward where I am, and the mast would come in, and then they had the show going on, stunt people jumping in the water, so forth. Well, here we get a good shot of the track as well as a drive for that ship, and we could see it would come around the corner here on this track where the CVS is now. Here at a distance you can still see the burn marks for the fire part of the show on the building there. And this is your money shot for the Treasure Island Hotel. Well, directly across from the Treasure Island is the Plaza Hotel. And here's a shot of the Plaza Hotel. As we walk along here, we're approaching Spring Mountain Road and Las Vegas Boulevard. Directly across the street is the Fashion Show Mall. Caddy corner to us is the Encore and the Wynn hotels. And we'll go up here and we'll cross this bridge here, show you that Fashion Show Mall next. And here we go, escalator to Fashion Show Mall. That's what we want. Just follow the signs. Taking that escalator up. And like with the corners here on Las Vegas, there is an elevator available also. And that elevator is right in front of us. I can cross Spring Mountain Road here on the bridge. Take this escalator down here in just a moment. Give you a view of the Fashion Show Mall. Around the corner, and we're now at the Fashion Show Mall. They've got this big UFO looking facade out here in front of the mall. Directly across the way is the Wynn Hotel and the Encore. It's in front of the Fashion Show Mall. Currently closed because of the time of day. We'll take the escalator up. We'll go across the way there to the Wynn. Well, we come up here, we're in front of the Fashion Show Mall. This is as far north as we're going to go. We've walked just under 2 miles from New York, New York to the Fashion Show Mall. Now it's time to cross the boulevard. Check it out, going south. As we're crossing the boulevard here, we got to capture this shot. This is Las Vegas Boulevard, obviously, and we're looking straight south. See the Venetian on our left and Mirage and Bellagio directly in front of us with the Treasure Island on our right. All right, well, we're going to go down the escalator. We're here in front of the Wynn, and we'll just look at the Wynn sign as we go down. Going south here on Las Vegas Boulevard, we'll see what we see. Well, as we walk down here, we're at Sands and Las Vegas Boulevard, and of course we can't cross the road here, so we'll take the bridge just off to our left. As we go up the escalator, get a good shot caddy corner to us of the Treasure Island, and directly across the Sands Avenue is the Palazzo. Now looking this way, the sun's in our face, but we can see the sphere right there. And when that gets opened, it's going to be a spectacular light show on the outside and concert venue on the inside. Directly in front of us is the Grand Canal Shops at the Palazzo. If we were head off to the left there, that'd take us directly into the shops. However, our destination is to our right down the escalator as we go south on Las Vegas Boulevard. As we start going down the escalator, we look caddy corner across the way, we can see the Trump International Hotel in the background and the Fashion Show Mall in the foreground. Here on this side we got these topiaries that are meticulously trimmed. Right through these doors is the Plaza Hotel. And we look up. We look all the way up and see the top of the Palazzo right there. Our next destination is the Venetian Hotel, straight in front of us here. In front of us is a Venetian, and we're on street level, but there is a second level to this. If you want to go to the Grand Canal Shops, take the escalator up, or the elevator. Come around the corner further, we're in front of the Venetian, and in front of the Venetian are these outdoor gondolas, where you can take a ride on the gondola, get serenaded. And they do have an indoor gondola inside the Grand Canal Shops as well. If you do take the outdoor gondola ride, you get to go underneath that bridge right there. Continuing on, come up to the fountain in front of the Venetian, and like any other fountain in Las Vegas, do not go swimming. It's here for your viewing pleasure only. And as we cross to the other side, we can see another fountain that mimics the one we just looked at. Now we're going to take a slight veer off to our left here, and we come across the Rat Pack Memorial, because this was a former Sands hotel, and we got the Rat Pack standing right there, and the sign for the Sands was right in this vicinity. And down below are footprints representing where they stood when that photo was taken. And if you're wanting to go to Madame Tussauds, it's straight up that ramp there. I mentioned on the other side of the road, we are on the busier side of the boulevard. It's a little bit narrower, so it's a little tighter walking on this side. And there's a sign telling us about Madame Tussauds, world's greatest wax museum. Now that we're heading south on Las Vegas Boulevard, if we look over to our right, we can see the Mirage and the volcano directly in front of us. Now we'll continue on here, walking south on Las Vegas Boulevard. We're approaching the Casino Royale. They do have a Walgreens on the corner here, so if you're looking for water while you walk, that's a place to go check it out if you're on Las Vegas South. And there's a sign out front of the White Castle reminding us that they're open 24/7. You can get your White Castle fix any time of the day. Inside Casino Royale, we're gonna have to check this out sometime. They do have the foot-long $2.99 hot dogs. I was told that's worth the price of admission. We'll come back sometime and check that out. Now, I can't capture the smell for you. I can only capture the picture. As I was walking up, I could smell the McDonald's fries right here. And there's a McDonald's right here off Las Vegas Boulevard between Harrah's and Casino Royale. And we're looking off catty corner to where we are. That is the Caesars Forum shops. Pretty good view of the Forum shops from this side of the boulevard. We're continuing on. We're now in front of Harrah's. That's to our left. And outside of Harrah's, there's this sign reminding us that inside is a monorail center strip station. You take that up and down the strip. It's a lot quicker commute than walking, Uber, or driving and parking your car. And it's a lot cheaper price if you don't have free parking at one of the major casinos. Just in front of us is the Linq Hotel. And it's a good shot of this here. Guy Fieri has a restaurant there. Go big or go home, in your face and booze. Guy Fieri's Vegas Kitchen Bar. They're currently closed due to the time of day, but that's Guy Fieri's Kitchen and Bar right here at the Linq Hotel. Coming around the bend here, we're continuing on Las Vegas Boulevard South. And to our left is the Linq Hotel. Kind of plain on the outside here on the boulevard. Walk along here outside the Linq, there is a Dunkin' Donuts. And there is a line at the Dunkin' Donuts. Here's another drink and go place. It's currently closed because it's the time of the day. Well, that's called Rematch. As we cross over here, we're approaching Flamingo Hotel. And we're gonna look off to our left here because we're gonna get a shot of the High Roller. Yep, there's a High Roller. I was recently on the High Roller. You can look for that video on my channel. Here's Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. They do serve breakfast from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. So they are currently open for breakfast. So we walked a little bit further down the boulevard, not too much further. Here we have the Flamingo here, Bird Bar. Currently closed because of the time of day. I think this is one of the last burlesque shows here in Las Vegas, is here at the Flamingo. Right through those doors, the greatest burlesque show on earth. Often imitated. And looking across, we get a better view of Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. And we're continuing down here, we can see the flamingos outside the Flamingo. And there's that big marquee that would light up at nighttime. If you're here at night, you got to come check that out. On this side of the Flamingo, further south, I should say the south end of the Flamingo, we have the Purple Zebra Daiquiri Bar, currently closed because of the time of day. But if you want to get a daiquiri and walk the boulevard, that's where you can pick one up right there. Cromwell is directly in front of us. Well, Giada has her restaurant here at the Cromwell. We're back to Flamingo and Las Vegas Boulevard. We'll take the escalator over here and cross Flamingo. Bally's has changed its name to Horseshoe, and this will be the Horseshoe sign here pretty soon. And directly in front of us is the former Bally's, current Horseshoe. This was the MGM Grand that burned in the 1980s. It's gone through a few name changes over the years, but the building still stands and still serving guests to this day. All right, we're going into the construction zone. And it looks like the escalator's out of service, so we'll take the stairs on down. Talk to you on the bottom of the stairs. They're going through the construction here. A little bit tighter sidewalk. But I wanted to point out, off to our left, we have a shop called It's Sugar. In front of us, we have various shops. On the corner here is our Raider Image official team store. Ben and Jerry's directly in front of us, and a coffee shop called Coffee Factory, as well as a 24-hour Subway and a Wahlburgers. As we cross over here, there's a CVS pharmacy in front of us. Again, as I mentioned before, if you need water while you're walking along the boulevard, going to CVS or Walgreens, it's going to save you some money. Directly in front of us is the Paris Hotel. They got Mon Ami Gabi. That's their bistro out front, where you can sit there, have breakfast and or lunch or dinner, and people watch. And if I stand here and go up, we can look at the replica Eiffel Tower. We can see the Paris balloon in front of us. If you want to go in the Paris Casino, it's right through there. And here's the Las Vegas Boulevard Hall of Fame, where they have famous people who have been here, artists, so forth, singers. Here's a star for David Cassidy. Here's another spot you can have breakfast, people watch, Alexa's Kitchen and Bar. And they're also open for brunch and dinner. Standing here waiting for the light, we get a great view across the way of the Cosmopolitan Hotel. And off to our left is the Arch. All right, we've crossed Paris, and we're over here at Planet Hollywood. Looks like Cabo Wabo's open for breakfast this morning. And if you haven't guessed, yes, I am filming this at breakfast time. Right up those stairs or up this rampway is the Miracle Mile shop. They have a ton of shops in there. You can go in there, shop to your heart's content. This gives you a good view of the Planet Hollywood facade. There's all these little dimple dot looking things. And then there's a Planet Hollywood marquee. If you're a fan of Miranda Lambert, she's going to be headlining here. She has a residency. Check out her schedule at mirandalambert.com. And here's another entrance to the Miracle Mile shops. The facade is currently under construction, so all this scaffolding is here. We can see we're getting close to our starting point. We got to cross the road here on that bridge, going from Planet Hollywood over there toward the Polo Towers. Well, down the stairs, the bottom was a Tex-Mex Tequila Bar and Grill. It says they have the best breakfast for $11.99. And to experience that best breakfast is walk through there, through those doors, and continue our venture south on Las Vegas Boulevard. And looking here, we can see what once was is now a vacant lot. And it looks like they're going to be putting in a Travelodge right here.
Now we come across an area of Las Vegas that's no more, This was the Hawaiian Marketplace and the Polo Tower. The Polo Tower was owned by Hilton. It was a timeshare. And the Hawaiian Marketplace stood here for many, many years. It was kind of a staple to come to Las Vegas to do. But it is a thing of the past. As of September 2022, this entire area closed down. Across the way, the strip mall also shut down. Thing of the past for Las Vegas. This whole area is going to be redeveloped.
We're getting close to the MGM Grand. On the corner here is a Walgreens, and as I said before, if you need water, Walgreens and CVS is a place to get it at a relatively inexpensive price here. And also out here is a Target store. And through here is a Ross Dress for Less. You have the Flyover Ultimate Flying Ride for $36. This is an attraction much like soaring over California at Disneyland. Here's to the Hard Rock Cafe. And there's also a Denny's. MGM Grand proper. There's an Outback Steakhouse. Here's a World of Coke right here. The Coke store. You can go in there and do a taste test of all the varieties of flavors of Coke. There's a Marshall's. Straight down there, go to Marshall's. So I have the M&M's world over here. Skechers store. And then they have their food court. Now if we stop here for a moment, we get a great view of the New York Hotel. We can see the roller coaster there in front of us and the tall skyline of New York City. Over here at MGM side, again, we're looking off to our left. We do have a Raising Cane's. If you like Raising Cane's chicken, MGM. We're directly in front of the MGM Grand, and they too have their Walk of Fame for famous people who have performed here in Las Vegas or who have had an influence on the city. We're back on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Tropicana. We began our journey directly across the road there in front of the Statue of Liberty. And we're ending our journey right here in front of the gold lion of the MGM Grand. We're going to end our journey right here at the MGM Grand Hotel. And as I said at the top of the video, if there's anything that piqued your interest as I was walking down Las Vegas Boulevard that you'd like me to cover in greater detail, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and we'll catch you on the next one.